My favorite memory of Dad would have to be, it was before he was actually in the family though. Like we were playing touch football outside and he decided to chase me and I was so small, I was so scared, and I ended up tripping and breaking my arm. But he took me to the hospital. I went to school the next day, everybody signed it. I think he drew something on it and he's very artistic, and that's what got me into art and like wanting to be an artist. So that's my favorite memory.
My favorite memory of Dad is when he asked us what our favorite character was of Disney, and he got his whole arm tattooed of it. That was really cool.
My favorite memory with him is when I was younger. I would help him work on cars a lot, and we'd go to car shows together. Do you know what your favorite memory is?
When I go fishing with Daddy and camping with Daddy.
We were having a big old cookout at the house and a bunch of my friends were showing up. He's like, do you want to learn how to barbecue with me? It's always fun to do because we'll just jam out, listen to music or talk, or it's just always a lot of fun. And he knows how to cook so well, I'm a little jealous of that.
When Daddy played football, he was the best player.
Sitting in the car, him turning on music and singing to it, and then if I didn't sing with him, he'd punch me in the arm and tell me I had to.
Sitting down and watching football with him.
When we went and we set up all the Christmas lights and a big Santa on the roof.
When my dad first showed me how to use a sewing machine, he sat down with me and he looked it all up and helped me figure out how to use it, and that's why I sew today, is because no matter how many times I messed up on the stitching and all that, he helped me, and now I'm better at sewing because of him.
To help him build the deck for a pool.
When we went kayaking on the lake and we were fishing at the same time, and the waves were super choppy and he kept rocking around. It was a good day.
Going to Disney and seeing the castle lighting up and all the fireworks.
He could always make something, like, even if it's sad, he could turn it into something hilarious, and he's great.
Sean's awesome.
For sure.
I'm excited to go to help me buy my first car and like have him kind of tell me what's good and what's not good. I mean, I could buy it before it gets here, but I want that experience. Like, my dad helped me buy a car.
We're having this big party when he comes home. I'm excited for what people are gonna look like, especially Dad.
Just to hang out with him again, because I miss him a lot.
I'm excited to start building projects with him. He always does it in a certain way to where I can just learn more from him, and I always appreciate that of him, and he's constantly teaching me things. So I'm ready for him to come home and teach me some more and show me what I can do.
When he brings marshmallows.
When he brings marshmallows.
He brings candy and I give him hugs and kisses.
Play catch with the football.
I'm excited to play Zanchuk, and he manages to wipe our butts every time in that game, but he collects all the cards, so it doesn't make sense. He's got all the cards and still beats our butts every time.
I'm excited for camping.
Go camping.
It was always so much fun to go kayaking and have
s'mores, and we go fishing and
kayaking with him because it's so much fun.
I think you're the greatest dad because you stepped into our lives when Mom was going through a hard time. We didn't know how to do anything. We didn't know how to do chores, and you really raised us to be really great kids and to help us live on our own, even though we're not living on our own yet. We're like taking those steps, and it was just really cool of you to like take in so many kids and not know what you were doing, but still raise the best kids.
You went across the country just so you can pay for our house and our food and everything.
Like in Honduras?
Yes.
Yeah.
You will sit there and help us whenever we need it, and you'll talk to us and give us advice and help us through life.
He stepped into my life and taught me how to be a man. Treat women correctly, how to shave, to be the bigger person, to grill, to know how to just do a lot of home improvement stuff, like just anything that you could wish for in like a dream guy, he taught me how to be, and I really do appreciate that of him. And I love him every day for that.
You are the best dad ever.
You are the best dad because you never left me when my biological mother did, and you stayed by me and kept me there.
What makes you the best dad is when you were there when I broke my arm and you did that whole Halloween thing.
You're the best dad ever because no matter how many times we mess up, you always are there to help us get back on the right track.
So many places and showed us so many things that we would have never had gotten to do if we hadn't got you as a dad.
And they always make us breakfast when it's our birthdays and take us out places.
Why are you the best dad ever? Because you took me in when my parents died.
You teach these kids how to grow. You don't let them sink. You bring them up and you teach them everything you can to make them better people. That's why you're the best dad.
He already set up a whole bunch of dates. He's got Airbnbs set up, ready to go for us, and he's got a camping trip with our favorite people in the whole wide world. We're all going camping together, and we're just super excited to finally be back together. When his sister passed, and he came upstairs to the room after he had walked away all upset, and all he could get out was the word "the kids." And I looked at him and I said, "No questions, Sean, they're ours." And the look on his face is forever embedded in my brain. He took on my 7 kids with no questions, and I took on his too, but I think it really hit home that we were meant to be together when we took on our 3, because the look on his face let me know that we've got this forever. And that was probably my favorite. You are the best father ever because you sacrifice every day of your life to guarantee they have everything they could ever need and most everything they want. You pray for them, you give your time, your energy, no matter how tired you are after work, no matter how frustrated you are with them picking up your tools or trying to help you, you always have a smile and you're ready to sit down and teach them something new. And for that, I'm eternally grateful because there's nobody else I would raise this crazy crew with. I love you. I love you more than anything in this world, Sean. Thank you for being the amazing father you are.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, Daddy, so much.
Love you, Dad, so much. I appreciate you coming in and doing everything you do for us, and I can't thank you enough or repay you. And I'm just so thankful for you.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Dad.
I love you and you are the best dad.
I love you, Dad.
I love you.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad.
We just love you, Dad.
Happy Father's Day.